to my channel. My name's Poppy and I do makeup videos and things like that here on YouTube. So for today's video, I'm going to be giving you some more tips on how to improve your YouTube channel. So more specifically, I'm going to be telling you about how to get your audience to keep coming back to your channel and also about time management. So we're going to get straight into the video. I have a few tips to share and I thought I would make another video like this because my last one seemed pretty popular. So my last video was how to increase your views and other tips when starting your YouTube channel. So if you haven't seen that one yet, I'll leave the link in the description below. So the first tip I'm going to give you is and it's probably the most important tip I would say, so YouTube has changed their notification settings. Before, you used to be able to just press the little bell icon on someone's channel and then YouTube would give you a notification when one of your favorite YouTubers uploaded a video. Now recently they changed this, so you have to then select it to all for notifications to come up for videos. So you can do a personalized one, I believe, or all. So you definitely need to set it to all so you don't miss videos. So actually, while you're here, don't forget to do that on my channel, but also on your other favorite YouTubers. Definitely encourage your subscribers to do that as well, because they'll be missing a lot of your videos because they're not getting notified anymore. So make sure they do that. That's probably the most important thing, because obviously they're not going to come back to your channel for a while if they're not aware that you haven't uploaded a video. So definitely make sure you take note of that and do that now for this channel, for your favorite YouTubers, and encourage your subscribers to do the same. My next tip would be to consider doing a series on your channel to keep people interested. So what I mean by that is, say, your 5 top beauty products, but instead of doing it as one video, maybe pick 5 beauty products and then do a video on each of them. So you might have like all face products, or you might have, a face product, an eye product, that kind of thing. So do a series like that. Decluttering, you could do different bits and pieces, again, split it into different makeup categories, face, eyes, lips, that kind of thing. That's always a popular one. So basically do a series, so then you can say come back for part 2, so then you're keeping your audience interested and on a bit of a possibly a cliffhanger if you're doing it about the same kind of thing. Otherwise for part 2, so they can see you get rid of some makeup, or you could do a makeup series of all of the star signs. So you could do like Aquarius, Scorpio, do Taurus, different eye looks for that, whatever inspires you. But then you've got a fair range there and a few video ideas up your sleeve. But it also, again, gets people to come back and watch more of your videos. You've also got to make sure that your lighting is good. So it took me a while to actually get there, and I mean, it's not perfect. Ideally, there's a window over there with better natural lighting, but I feel like this works pretty well for me. I've got, instead of using one of those round selfie lights or the ring lights that say hairdressers and makeup artists have, I went to a hardware store and got a stand-up work light for like $60, and I feel like it works just as well. It's pretty blinding, but obviously I'm looking at the camera now, so I'm not looking at them. It's very bright. I also have the room light on as well, and then I do have a bit of natural light coming in. So if you're sitting there in a dark room, so let me just turn the light off and show you. Yeah. That is quite a difference. So basically all that was me turning off those work lights. So without that, just having this light and not facing the window, it's very dull, and I feel like if your lighting's not very good and your viewers can't really see you properly, especially if you're doing something that really needs attention to detail, so like makeup looks, people want to be able to see what you're doing. They don't want to have to like squint, because obviously you can't zoom in. You don't want to have to be like this close to actually see what you're doing. So I would recommend investing in some good lights, or like me, get some cheap ones. You don't have to buy the most expensive gear, but make sure your audience can see you. Now the next 2 tips I'm going to give you are ones to allow you to make the most of your time. So if you're uploading 2 or 3 videos a week, you need to be pretty good with your time management skills. If you don't work at all, obviously you have a bit more time on your hands, but even if you're you know, a stay-at-home mum, that's still a full-time job in itself, so you still need to kind of manage your time. Obviously, your baby is not gonna just stick to a routine if you need to film and they need to feed, that kind of thing. But for me, so I work full-time, but I work Monday to Friday, 8:30 to 5:30, so I have weekends off and I have time after work, especially while it's daylight savings, so it's pretty light out there. I have time to film and sit down and maybe smash out a couple of videos. On a weeknight, I probably will just do one unless it's really short, and then I'll do two. And then I'll do maybe two on a Saturday and then one on a Sunday. Because I've started uploading on Fridays as well, I really need to get there with my time management. So although this is a tip, it's something I struggle to follow myself all the time. Like, I had a bit of time off work. I ended up having 3 weeks off and I didn't really get any filming done. I think I may have done 1 or 2 videos tops. Like, even for the time that I was at home, I probably could have smashed out maybe 4 or 5 videos. But anyway, it's all good. This is a new year, new me. Gonna try and get some content filmed already so I don't have to stress and try and film, edit and upload all in the same night. So the last video, that's exactly what I did. Luckily, it's actually turned out to be a pretty popular video. So especially if you're going away as well, obviously you can skip uploads, but if you want to stick to a regular schedule, definitely consider pre-filming. Even keep a diary of days you want to film, days you want to edit, and so work it in with your schedule. Definitely do that. It's something I need to do, so we'll do it together. Now, the last tip for today, again, it's about time management, is to consider scripting your videos. Again, I don't do this, but I like to kind of show a bit of my personality in there, and I feel like when I was at school, if I'd like written out everything and scripted all my like oral presentations at school, I feel like I struggle to remember what I'm supposed to say. So, you know, if I was scripting something and then I'd be there and I'd be shaking trying to read it off the paper, obviously at school you can't necessarily wing everything unless it's something you're super passionate about. But for YouTube, I'm super passionate about this, so I tend to not script, and then I have to spend time editing. If I have a few bullet points even, you could even try that. If you are like me and you want to put your personality out there into your videos and you don't want to just be like, I did this, I did that, and kind of sounding a bit robotic, and then I would suggest maybe doing some bullet points. So for example, for this video, I have my bullet points on a notebook because obviously I'm filming on my phone, so I can't keep checking my notes in my phone. So that is always a good idea to script. Cuts down on your editing time, but also if you script too much, it could take away from your personality. So you just have to figure out like what your channel is. Like, is it super professional or is it just a bit chill as well? So work that out and then go from there. So my last tip is just kind of a general one, just to avoid, I guess, creator's block, if you want to call it that. What I like to do, and what I've pretty much done since the start of my YouTube channel, is to keep a list of video ideas in the notes in my phone, because even if I had a book, I don't really carry it around anyway, unless you're the type of person that loves carrying around a diary or a notebook. Basically, I always have my phone on me, so if I think of a new YouTube video idea, I'll stick it in my phone in my notes and then just keep that on going, and then once I've filmed that video, I'll take it off the list, so I don't think, oh, have I done that one yet? It seems to work for me so far. I haven't had creator's block and I've been doing this for over a year now. So it's a really good idea. If you tend to struggle, you know, even Google some good YouTube video ideas and then note them down so you have a few. But if you're just randomly thinking of a video idea, note it down. Even if you decide you don't want to film it in the end, you can always remove it from your list. But definitely consider doing this because it works a treat for me. I've got like series ideas. I've got all these ideas and obviously I haven't filmed half of them yet. But it's just when I kind of don't have any new makeup to review or try out, or I've run out of tips to give you. And obviously I don't want to be buying lots of clothes now. I'm trying to cut down on what I do buy. So for once, I know I keep saying this every year, but yeah, I want to buy less makeup and less clothes this year and start saving and getting serious about that, because it's time to be an adult. I am 25 now, even though I don't look it. So I need some like creative makeup ideas, and same goes if you have any ideas for me that you'd like to see. I'm all about giving the people what they want, so leave it in the comments below and, you know, I'll add it to my list. So, in summary for this video, just before we finish up, basically get your subscribers to turn their notification bell to all so they don't miss any of your videos. Make sure you're organised and pre-film, especially if you know you're going away, so definitely do that because it saves you a lot of time and trying to rush things or skipping videos and then being inconsistent with your uploads, unless that's how your channel goes. Because some people actually do better when they just do a random upload every month or so, like, don't know, it depends how your channel works. I've been doing consistent uploads and it's working for me. Other people just do one every couple of weeks or so and it's working for them. But if that's what you're into doing, make sure you pre-film and you're organised. Consider doing a series so that you keep your viewers coming back because, you know, then they can see part 1, part 2, part 3, part 10, you know, however many segments you want to do it. Keep people coming back to your channel. It's always a good idea. Make sure your lighting is in front of you so people can see what you're doing. They can see your face. It makes you more engaging if they can actually see what's going on because they don't want to be squinting. And then consider scripting in your videos. So note down even in bullet point form what you're going to say in your videos. It definitely cuts down on editing time. It may take away from your personality to some degree, so just decide on that. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe down below, turn the notification bell to all, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, Petals. Bye!